Hello everyone and welcome back to Extreme Gaming Fever, and I'm back with another episode of Farming Simulator 18. And today I'm going to show you how you can make your farm a perfect farm or a balanced farm. And I'm also going to tell you how which crops you must plant in your Farming Simulator 18 game, and what are the benefits of different crops, and why you should never do some bad things which people usually do in Farming Simulator 18. So all these things I will try to include in this video. So first of all, as you can see, I have just started the game from where we have left in the previous episode, and now I'm going to cultivate some fields, and after that I will plant some crops, so stay with me. Alright, so I have just cultivated 5 fields, and now I'm going to tell you which crops are important for you all the time in Farming Simulator 18. The first crop which you must have at least 2 fields of that crop is of course the wheat. Now why wheat? Wheat is really important because number one, this is a little bit more profitable as compared to sunflower and potatoes. And the second thing is that when you harvest the wheat field, you also gain some straw or hay, straw as a byproduct, and the straw is really useful thing in Farming Simulator 18. And everyone knows that the animals, especially cows and pigs, use straw for their bedding, and as a result they produce manure which you can use as a fertilizer, and which will definitely increase the yield of your field. So wheat is a really important crop, and you must have, if you have a lot of straw or you may say additional or surplus straw, then you can skip the wheat. But if you don't have any amount of straw and you also have some animals, then wheat is the most important crop in Farming Simulator 18. So as you can see, I am planting wheat in these 2 fields, and it's almost the night is almost approaching. The night is also approaching, and it's almost night time. I will try to skip the night, and so that you can see everything clearly in the daytime. I actually like to play this game in daytime, and I really don't like to play this game at night or in the darkness, because by the way, I just like to play this game in when I'm stuck blah 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 when it's the daytime. Alright, so almost done. Okay, so I have just planted a wheat in these two fields. These fields are not so huge, so I usually divide these fields as one for cows and the other for pigs. So this one is for cows, and the previous one was for pigs, and all this straw I gain from these 2 fields. I give them straight right away to the cows and to the pigs. Alright, so now the next field is the corn, and you can see some manure here, which is a good sign. And the next, as I was saying, the next crop is of course the corn. Now why corn? Because corn is also a really important crop, and you can gain two things from corn, as I mentioned in the previous video. The first thing is of course the money you can gain from the corn, and the second thing is the slurry. So either you make forage from your cornfield. First of all, corn is really important if you have some pigs in your farm, so you must have some corn in order to feed your pigs. So suppose if you do not have pigs, then corn is still a really important crop in Farming Simulator 18, because when you make some forage from the corn and sell that forage to the biogas plant, you get money and as well as slurry, which you can later use as a fertilizer. So in this way, corn is also a valuable crop, as I have already planted corn in the previous gameplay, and also I have made a lot of slurry. So I am really okay. I think I should move this forage harvester. Alright, it's really disturbing me while working on these fields. So as I was saying, as I have already planted corn in this in previous video, and also I have made filled 2 chambers with the forage, so I really don't need, and I also have a lot of corn in silos, farm silos, so I really don't need to plant corn. So the next crop is of course the canola. Now the canola also important due to 2 reasons. The first one is, again, if you have pigs, then you must have canola in, then you must have canola in some of your fields, because the canola is the primary portion of the pig's food, or the primary element of the pig's food in the Farming Simulator 18. So basically, whenever you are feeding your pigs, you are providing them corn and canola, and although you are not making mixture by yourself, but it seems like pigs require a mixture of canola and corn. And the second thing about why you must have some canola in your fields, because canola is the most profitable crop in Farming Simulator 18. Trust me, you can make millions if you plant corn. And honestly speaking, I just lost my game data a few days ago, and to regain everything, when I started playing, I just start planting canola, and I play the Farming Simulator game 3 to 4 hours continuously, and what I was doing is planting canola, harvesting canola, planting and harvesting canola, and then I made enough money to buy all my vehicles and fields that I just lost. So that was one of the by the way main features. The profit of the canola is really outstanding, and you can make millions of your whatever you say, millions in Farming Simulator 18 in no time if you are planting canola. So canola is also really important. And if you see in this field, I am planting sunflower as because with I am planting sunflower because now why I'm planting sunflower is the other field crop that you can plant in Farming Simulator 18 just for a pleasant change in your old regular gameplay is to you can plant any field that you like most in Farming Simulator 18 regardless without or you may say just ignoring the profit you gain or whatever the else scenarios. You can simply plant the crop that you love in farming simulator. So in mine case, I would like to have some sunflower in farming simulator 18, or just a pleasant change in the regular gameplay, and that's all. So in this way you can really make a build and make a balanced farm in farming simulator 18. And if you do the same things as I mentioned in this video, then your farm will be really a perfect farm, and you really don't need to worry about anything. So that was the video of today, and I hope that you will like this video. And if you like this video, then please drop a like for this video, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.